Hi everyone, today we're going to be making an Arctic landscape. But with that landscape, we're going to start with the sky. And our inspiration for our sky is going to be Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night Sky. Pretty cool, right? So you're gonna need some supplies in order to make the project. One thing is 12" by 12". That means it's square. Tag board paper. It's a little heavier than regular paper and it has been folded in half. You will also need some computer paper. It's just used for scrap. You're going to need a pencil and an eraser. You'll also need a white or gray pastel. Either one would work. And then you need 3 pastels colors that are next to each other on the color wheel. I happen to pick purple, red, and orange. And the last thing you're going to need is a yellowed color pencil. If you don't have yellow, a yellow crayon would work well too. So we're going to use, again, like I said, Starry Night Sky as our inspiration. And one of the things that we noticed right away, you see these cool swirls that Vincent van Gogh paints here in the sky. It almost looks like waves in the ocean where one is crashing and another one is coming underneath. We want to make those spirals on only the top half of our tag board paper. So think at the bottom, it's going to disappear. If it makes it easier for you to fold it in half and work that way, you can. Just make sure that you're working on the top. Now you're going to take your pencil and you want to draw that first swirl, that first wave. It starts almost near the top corner of the paper and it's kind of thick, kind of fat, right? So I'm going to take that as my inspiration, again using the top half of the paper, and I'm going to try to make that swirl. When I make that swirl, I want to draw it really, really lightly. It comes down, then comes back up again, and almost goes past the middle of the paper. And then I'm going to curve it inwards there. You want to draw as lightly as you can, because when we start making and using the pastels, the pencil will not get covered up if you press too hard. And we don't want anyone to see our pencil marks. So after I do that first swirl, I kind of come back up a little bit. Kind of looks like a little hook here. And then I come back down and I dip back down. I'm kind of just making it look the way the top curve looked. If I make a mistake, I can take my eraser and then I just erase where I need to erase. Now the second swirl is kind of engulfed underneath the first swirl. So it kind of starts from where this starts to curve up. And I'm going to curve down. I'm going to curve back up again. And I'm going to make another little swirl here. It starts coming here. And then it could come here and meet up. So now I have those 2 major swirls. If yours happens to be a little bit fatter up here, I can make it a little fatter. So be it, right? A little wider. All is the same as long as you have those 2 curves. One coming up and around, one coming down and around. If I want to curve it in a little bit more here, I can do that too. So I'm just kind of playing with the curves, doing it really lightly. Once I get it how I want it, then I want to go back and I want to erase these pencil lines really, really carefully so that I hardly see them on the paper. Now you at home might think, oh my goodness, she erased them totally, because maybe you're not seeing them at all. But I'm still seeing them. But you just want to get off all that extra lead. And that is the first step.